Here, take my hand. For you.
University for the 2A, 1A All-Star Baseball Game, sponsored by the Arizona Baseball Coaches Association, along with World Sporting Goods. At this time, we would like to introduce the members of each team. First of all, for the Whiskey team, the South All-Stars. These gentlemen will come out and receive your t-shirts and so on from Mr. Ron DeVitti, President of the Arizona Baseball Coaches Association from Corona del Sol High School, and Mr. Gary LaFevers, member of the Board of Directors from Skyline High School. First of all, Brandon Ariola from Bisbee High School. Chris Bandman from Maricopa. Russell Bowler from Fort Thomas. Wally Wade from Benson. J.J. Clark from San Manuel. David Flores from Maricopa. Tony Miller from St. David. Brent Goodman from Benson. Dad Hammett from Bisbee. Javier Herrera from Valley Union. Richard Jimenez from Florence. Richard Jimenez from Superior. Elliot Johnson from Thatcher.
That's Oldham?
Nathan Morado from Ray. Chris Rivera from Clifton. Mike Romney from Thatcher. And Bruce Wright from Morenci. The head coaches for the South All-Star team, Mike Roscoe from Bisbee High School, and Rick Romero from Ray High School. The assistant coaches, Butch Hammett from Bisbee, Bert Bernal from Bisbee, and Mike Sullivan from Ray. That's the South All-Star team, ladies and gentlemen. Now to the North All-Star, Orlando Diaz from Salome High School. Ryan Baker from Mogollon. John Davis from St. Gregory. Brian Draper from Beach Christian. Andy Evers from Valley Christian. Grant Heath from St. John. Cody Halsey from Joseph City. Eric Larson from Beach Christian. Chris Watcherman from William. Julie Meehan from Scottsdale Christian. Horatio Navarro from Salome. Juan Ortiz from Williams High School. Trey Grace Porter from Mogollon. Kyle Smith from Valley Christian. Wayne Smith from Northwest Community Christian. And Ray Phelan from Valley Christian. Ray from North Osage. Richard Felton from Joseph City High School. And Dale Smith from Scottsdale Christian High School. That's your North All-Star team, ladies and gentlemen. From the north, Orlando Avila, second team. Ryan Baker, first team. Tony Halsey, first team. Chris Loxerman, first team. Horatio Navarro, first team. Ron Ortiz, second team. And Ray Phelan, second team. Men were selected for either first or second team All-State. Brandon Arella, first team from Bisbee. Levi Vargas, Valley Union, second team. Willie Blair, second team. Russell Bowler, second team. Mark Gray, second team. Brody Gill, first team. Tad Hammett, first team. Javier Herrera, first team. Elliot Johnson, first team. Chris Rivera, first team. Mike Romney, second team. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to present our coaches of the year. These gentlemen were selected by their peers with the Arizona Baseball Coaches Association, and it's a great honor to give them their awards. First of all, for the 1A Baseball Coach of the Year, the Arizona Baseball Coaches Association, Mr. Jim Crawford. Got him off guard, he's already seated. While Coach Crawford's coming down, we also like to call out the 2A Coach of the Year, Coach Mike Foster from Bisbee High School. Congratulations, gentlemen. You've had an outstanding season. You've done a great job for high school baseball. This time, the information under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome and good evening. We're at Brazel Stadium here on the campus of Grand Canyon University for the 2002 Arizona Baseball Coaches Association 1A, 2A All-Star Game featuring the top senior baseball players throughout the state of Arizona. Hello again, everyone. Robbie West along with Paul Michaels on camera and Joe Andriano with Kevin Derryberry to do the call tonight. And it should be a good one. Got the visiting team here, Joe.
Robbie, the North and the South, we've got these two teams can hit the ball very well. Both teams can hit well, and this should be a pretty good ball game. South batting first here. First offering from the North pitcher, Jimmy Meehan, was a ball. Now he runs the count to a ball and then a strike. Count now is 2-1. With me is Kevin Derryberry, and Kevin should have a pretty good game here. These are two of some of the, I would say, the cream of the crop 1A to 3A baseball in the state of Arizona.
We've got 1A, 2A All-Stars. Is it 3A?
Well, right now it's a ground ball. Pass the diving third baseman, and on with the hit is Elliot Johnson. It's 1A and 2A to correct myself on that. We had the 3A game last week. Johnson on with the infield single, and it'll bring up number 24, Willie Blair.
Trace DePorter actually took a gamble defensively there at third base and didn't come up with the ball as the shortstop fielded it. And the runner aboard, Elliot Johnson, with a leadoff single for the South All-Stars.
Absolutely. Willie Blair up.
Good jump.
And now he gets the jump. Johnson will steal second.
And with no throw, the runner takes the base.
So Blair with the count of 1 ball and no strikes. Willie from Morenci batting from the right side. He dribbles it. Pitcher Meehan has no play at first, and everybody is safe. So Blair on with an infield single. Johnson moves over to third. And so right away the South coming out and just using their speed
On that play, but speed prevails for the South once again.
Well, Jimmy right now is just going to have to bear down. Hopefully they can get the double play. They'd be willing to concede the run. Ground ball to third. The runner will come home. The throw over there, and then it gets past the first baseman. He can't handle the throw, and we've got everybody safe. Johnson comes in to score from third. Blair moves from first to third. And Tad Hamlet, the pitcher, who will take the mound for the South and take the mound for the North, and he's on first base.
Joe, that's the second time that third baseman Trace Porter has lost his footing over there at third base. I don't know if he's having a problem with the ground or whatnot, but he fell down on that one and threw wildly to first base.
Well, Hamlet, I was trying to say is right now, not a lot to talk about. They go over to second with the throw, and the next hitter, Bodie Gill, and throw down there to third, and the runner is safe as Blair scores on the play. So Hamlet moves to third. Gill reaches.
Yeah, it was a heady play by Blair. Now this time that'll set the stage for Areola. He's a really good hitter.
Well, they ruled that the throw is in time to get Gill, so Gill is out. That goes second to first, 4-3. Hamlet at third. Next hitter is Areola, the first baseman. Areola will foul it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the ball gets away and the runner does not advance. Hamlet.
Arizona.
And good stop down there by Draper to go after that one for the North team. South batting, they've already got 2 runs in the first inning. That one pitches low for a ball. Count runs to 3-1 to Areola. On deck, Gabe Flores, the catcher. Brandon out of Bisbee That one is wide, and Brandon will take the base. So Brandon draws a walk. He'll trot down to first. Hamlet will hold at third. And we've already got one out and 2 runs in. Gabe Flores stands up there, number 8, big strapping guy, catcher out of Maricopa. Maricopa High School, the pride of, you might say Gabe Flores, the pride of Maricopa.
Some numbers here on Jimmy Meehan throughout the campaign. He was 4-4 on the year, and in 46 hits in 31 1/3 innings pitched for the big right-hander.
Meehan can bring in a chopper. Meehan's going to handle it. The runner starts from third. They'll throw over. Now they're going to throw home, and he's safe.
Oh, nice play.
So they broke for third. Hamlet broke for the plate after the throw from the third baseman. They get Flores over at first for the second out. Hamlet scores on the return throw, not in time. 3-0 in favor of the South. 2 outs.
You know, from this angle, you can hear some of the play going on out there verbally between the players and the coaches. Here, the head coach at Bisbee that did an outstanding job all season long.
And J.J. Clark up swinging strike 1, the right fielder.
So they're still thirsty for more, although they've already got the 3 runs. They want to get the other runner in from scoring position. He stands at second.
Swinging strike.
The North really hasn't hit the ball that hard. They do have 2 hits to show for it on the inning, but they really haven't hit it, and in fact, they have not hit anything out of the infield thus far.
0-2 pitch to J.J. That one high, 1-2.
Meehan trying to climb the ladder in the strike zone there. Another blustery evening from Brazel Stadium.
That one is a strike 3 call to J.J. Clark, but not before the South scores 3 runs. They do it on 3 hits and a stolen base, or make that 3 hits, a stolen base, 3 runs for the South. North coming to the plate, where we've played a half inning.
North will come to bat, bottom half of inning number 1, and Hammett, the starter, will go to work, and he scored on a heads-up play where he waited till the pitcher made a play, and then he just darted for home plate and a head-first slide, and that was the 3rd run in the top half of the inning. And now it'll be up to the offense to try and come up with an answer.
That'll bring up leadoff hitter Cody Halsey, the shortstop. He enters tonight's ball game with a .516 batting average, 30 runs scored, and 30 runs batted in on the campaign. He's a shortstop from Joseph City. Quite impressive offensive numbers for this North All-Star.
Right now, Holsey just wants to get something started there, Kevin. Number 7, wearing just like Mickey Mantle used to wear.
Pitch is swung on and fouled to the right side off the net. And on the mound for the South tonight is number 5, Tad Hammett, the 6', 175-pounder. Next pitch is fouled away again to the right side. Still 0-2 to the leadoff hitter, Cody Halsey.
One thing about tonight, the wind's starting to blow out. You had mentioned this earlier. I could see the flagpole over on the right side, down the right field line. That's a full.
Here's the 0-2 high and outside. Showcase pitch by Hammett, and it's 1-2 to the shortstop from Joseph City. 3-0 our score early on, just getting started. Here's the 1-2 offering curveball. It jammed the hitter and it's fouled away. Good piece of hitting there by Halsey as he fought that 1-2 offering off. The second of 2 games here at Brazel Stadium. Last night the 4A All-Star game. Tonight it's the 1A and 2A All-Stars showcased here from Brazel Stadium. 1-2 pitch is high and inside, and now will run the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter. Halsey hitting over .516. Here's the 2-2 pitch, a curveball swung on. That's going to be hit to right field. That's going to be a base hit. And Halsey's going to be on with a leadoff single. Trailing by 3, that's just what the North was looking for.
Well, he hit that right between the gap there, Kevin, and made a nice wide turn and didn't go too far like a player we saw last night and got back to the base. So they just want to get it started. They want to run the bases well.
Cody Halsey showed you a little bit why he does hit over 500. Very patient on that, relaxed, waited for a pitch, and took it to the right side for the leadoff single. That'll bring up number 2 hitter, Brian Draper. He enters the All-Star game with a .313 batting average and 17 runs batted in. Here's Hammett's offering from the stretch. It's high and inside. 1 ball and no strikes to the 2 hitter in the North All-Star lineup. Draper from Phoenix Christian.
Very fine football school as well as baseball.
Here's the throw down to first, not in time. And Gabe Flores showing his arm strength there on a snap throw to first base, trying to get Halsey. Draper stands in now. 1-0 the pitch. Here's Hammett from the stretch. The pitch is swung on a line drive. That's going to be a base hit. Halsey going to round second. He's going to take third. And the throw is going to get away from the outfielder. And 1 run will score for sure. Draper on his way to third, and he's going to stand up with a triple. They'll probably give him a double, and he took third on the air. And it looks like center fielder for the South All-Stars, I don't know if that was Willie Blair, had some trouble with that one. Joe?
Yeah, Blair actually, he tracked it down. He thought he gloved it. He tried to backhand it, got away from him. So they'll score that, as you said. They put the error up already as Halsey scores on the base hit and the error by Blair. So Draper will stand at third because of the error.
I don't know if they'll credit Draper with an RBI or not, but deservedly so. It was at least a double, and Halsey with good speed probably would have scored. That'll bring up the 3 hitter this evening, and that's going to be Horacio Navarro from Solom. 509 batting average, the second 500 hitter in the first 3 for the North All-Stars.
Well, you know, some people say Salam, some people say Salom, but either way, he was a big catalyst in that team's success this year.
Gammett's pitch is swung on a miss of good fastball. He's now ahead of the hitter Navarro, 0-1. Navarro, the MVP of his team, and he's also a first-team All-Stater. Here's the next pitch offered, and it is outside for a ball. That'll run the count to 1-1.
And I think he's hitting above 500, another 500 hitter there, on 509 to be exact.
Gammett's 1-1 pitch is going to be taken a little bit high. That didn't miss by much. 2-2 now to the 3 hitter in the North All-Star lineup. The next pitch is way high, and that'll run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tad Hammett, a 6-foot, 175-pound right-hander from Bisbee on the mound. The 3-2 pitch is going to be high, ball 4, and that'll put runners on first and third with nobody out here in the home half of the first inning. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter for the North All-Stars, Eric Larson, another All-State selection from Phoenix Christian. This 6-foot, 185-pounder. He enters tonight's ball game with a .325 average. Here's Gammett's pitch, is inside, strike 1 call. He wears number 22 on his back. 30 RBIs on the campaign for the Phoenix Christian All-Star. Here's the pitch, is swung on a ground ball. It's going to be, hit into right field. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run will score, and the runner takes third on the throw. And credit an RBI base hit by Eric Larson. That ball was hit hard, Joe, and it looked like it bounced over second baseman's glove.
Well, it did, and of course that allowed Draper to come in easily. Navarro, with some good speed, heads over to third. A little bit of early jitters by some of the players out on the field right now. Pitchers trying to find what they want to throw and where they want to throw it, running into some trouble.
And now batting 5th for Valley Christian and the North All-Stars is number 12, Ray Thielen. He comes in with a .339 batting average. And the first pitch is a curveball. Nice pitch down in the strike zone, called strike one. 3-2 our score in the home half of the first inning.
I was going to say, Ray's the kind of a hitter, he's going to really watch it here. He could go deep into the count.
Hammett's pitch is another showcase pitch, high and away. Good movement on that pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to the 5-hitter. Pitch is curveball, swung on, going to be grounded, backhanded by the second baseman. He'll get one at second. On to first, and he's safe. Nice defensive play by the South All-Stars, and a good throw from the shortstop to first to try to get the double play, not in time.
That's Richard Jimenez with the nice stop. Wisely took the ball, threw it, and then the return throw over to first, just nipped, just missed Thalen over there.
And now batting 6 for North from Valley Christian, a 6'3", 200-pound shortstop, Kyle Smith. Here's the first pitch is a curveball in there, strike one.
Navarro.
Meehan's pitch is going to be popped up foul, and that's going to go out of play.
It's Richard Jimenez.
Who scored?
I'll tell you what, those two, Navarro.
Scoring on the last play was Horacio Navarro. Here's the 0-2 pitch is swung on a miss, strike 3. And down goes Kyle Smith.
Bring up number 24 will be Trace Porter, to the third baseman, and this guy can hit a ton, batting .322.
He's a 5'6", 160-pound right-hander. Here's the runner going to take and a quick tag there by Jimenez, and he missed the tag.
Well, what Thalen did, he ran on the pitch. He was going. The throw was fairly low, and Jimenez had to go over and get the throw. And when he put the tag on, Thalen just did a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump. Not much of a slide, but made it into second safely.
Gammett's 1-0 pitch to Porter is a fastball down and away. That'll run the count to 1 ball. No, correction, that's 2-0 now. 2 out in the inning. 3 runs and 3 base hits with 1 error. Gammett from the stretch, curveball. Porter ducks out, and that ball is going to be in there for strike 1 call. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runner on second base.
And Thalen looking to get a good lead off of second base there, Kevin. Maybe trying to steal a sign or two.
Pitch is swung on and fouled away to the screen. That'll run the count to 2-2 to the third baseman, Trace Porter. Where's number 24? The South with 3 in the top half of the first inning, and the North bounces back with 3 of their own in the home half. Gammett from the stretch with a runner at second. The 2-2 pitch is curveball, got him looking. Strike 3 call, and that'll send Porter to the dugout. For the North in the home half of the first inning from Brazel Stadium. 3 runs on 3 base hits and 1 error. We've played 1 complete from Brazel Stadium. We go to the second. Our score, the North 3 and the South 3.
Brian Draper is where? Number 24.
Okay, that'll bring up number 8 hitter, left fielder Nathan Naranjo. 6 foot, 175 pounder from Ray High School in Arizona. Takes the pitch outside, 1 ball, no strike. Next pitch is inside. Run the count to 2 balls and no strikes to the big left fielder, Nathan Naranjo.
He's pretty big, 6 foot, 175 pounds, somewhat lanky, out of Ray High School.
Hit over 400. Here's the next pitch and hit him in the back. Just above the back or right there in the left buttocks. And that'll be a hit batsman for Meehan.
Also, he kind of jumped up a little bit, might have hit him also right below the buttocks near the hamstring, but nevertheless, he got hit and he's going to first.
So that'll bring up second baseman Richard Jimenez. He's been pretty active defensively for the South All-Stars tonight. Meehan's first pitch is down in the strike zone. A nice block by the catcher for the North All-Stars, which is our man Brian Draper behind the plate. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Meehan from the stretch is called strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner on first. 3-3 the score in the top of the second inning.
Promises to be that the first inning is any indication. This could be a very, very active game offensively.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, is high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to the crafty second baseman from Florence. Naranjo takes his lead at first. He's going to go. The pitch, a fastball, and the catcher Draper can't hold on to it. Give a stolen base to Naranjo, and a runner in scoring position with nobody gone in the top of the second inning for South.
Looks like Nathan's
3-1 the count. The pitch is going to be down low, ball 4. Nice block again by Draper. So Meehan a little shaky now on the mound as he continues to fight the control problems for the Scottsdale Christian Academy product. Coached by former big leaguer Bill Swift. Many of you Diamondback fans might remember Bill Swift as he played here in the Cactus League for Seattle and San Francisco for a number of years. And
Elliot Johnson.
so we're back to the leadoff batter. That'll bring up shortstop Elliot Johnson, the big left-hander. Runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning.
And they better watch Nathan Naranjo as he leads off second base.
Holsey led off the game with a base hit to right field. On a 3-2 pitch, he got a curveball and took it to right.
Yeah, me and right now a little worried about Nathan. Nathan clapping his hands, looking around him, making sure they don't do the old hidden ball trick on him, and that one low.
Here's the
Nathan,
first
they go
offering,
back
Drake.
down to Nathan, and he is safe. He gets into the tag down there. Say Corey Holsey put the tag on him, but Nathan had that big right hand in there on the base. Nathan takes his lead.
Naranjo trying to bird dog Meehan over there at second base. Holsey, we told you earlier, hitting well over 500 on the campaign. With a runner in scoring position, the go-ahead run out at second base. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Curveball is going to be called strike one. Delayed call there by home plate umpire. Lance.
That's the I can tell you who that is there. That's home plate umpire. That's Louis Robago. Third base, Hector Apodaca, and at first, Henry Apodaca. Little brother combination.
Meehan's 2-1 falls down low in the strike zone. That'll run it to 3-1 as he starts to get into a little bit of trouble here. Here's the 3-1 pitch. The runner Naranjo goes. The pitch is going to be swung on and belted to center deep. That'll go over the Thielen's head. That'll go all the way to the wall. 1-1 will score. They're going to wave Jimenez. He will score. And on to third with a stand-up triple is Holsey. Oh, baby, he put a charger in that one, Joe.
He sure did. Who's that?
Elliot Johnson with the RBI triple.
South with 2 more runs.
We got him. He's out at home.
So a good throw there. As taking the throw as the left fielder throws home and it gets Johnson. So
Phoenix Christian product, Eric Larson with the gun to Draper to get the runner. Nice throw. If you're scoring at home, it was 7-2 on the play. That cuts a run down. 5-3 our score in the top of the second inning.
Got thrown out. Tad Hammett.
Meehan's pitch is swung on and fouled away at the plate.
This will be quite a battle, pitcher versus pitcher. Hammett was up the first time Singleton scored. He'd like to do something similar right here. First, of course, they got to get some people on with 2 outs. Down the line.
Pitch is swung on and line to left. That's going to be a base hit. Larson cuts it off. He throws to the cutoff man, and a base hit there by the 3-hitter, Tab Hammett. So he helps his own cause with an RBI base hit. So running over there for Hammett is number 24, Brent Goodman from Benson. He's on to run for the pitcher, and that'll bring up cleanup hitter for the South All-Stars, number 21, Bowdy Gill.
And Bodie right now, he was the quarterback for his St. David High School team, which won the 1A state championship this year. And Bodie doubling as an outstanding third baseman. A little bit on him. And he bats from the right side.
As Joe said, the product from St. David, the 1-1 pitch is swung on and lined into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Goodman stops at second on a sharp single to center for Goodman.
Brandon Ario.
So here's the number 5 hitter this evening, number 18, Brandon Ariola, a product of Bisbee. Ariola with a base hit his first time up. The 1-0 offering is called strike 1, 1-1. I do want to mention I stand corrected. For the South All-Stars, leading off this inning was Elliott Johnson with the RBI triple. Next, big right-hander Jimmy Meehan from Scottsdale Christian Academy on the mound ahead of the hitter. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 down. Runners take their leads. The pitch is a curveball swung on and gloved by the second baseman. Oh, nice play there by second baseman.
That was Kyle Smith. Now Smith just got up, timed his jump perfectly, and took that one down. Looked like Nomar Garcia Parra on that play.
From Williams High School. Chris hit .602 on the season with 59 hits and 40 RBIs for the Vikings this year.
But they pay for my food.
Okay, Joe, leading out the bottom half of the second inning for the North All-Stars will be right fielder Chris Locksterman. The 6-foot, 170-pound right-hander from Williams steps up to the plate with a .602 batting average, 5 home runs. Here's the pitch, is high and inside, backs Locksterman off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike now.
Well, that's the one thing about a hitter like Locksterman. You can't let him get control of that part of the plate. You want to back him off.
Jimenez, 1-1 pitch, a curveball drops in nicely. Now he's ahead of the right fielder. Locksterman, a member of the 40-40 club in high school, 40 runs and 40 RBIs.
And that's saying something.
The 1-2 pitch, Jimenez is swung on and missed. Went after his ball out of the strike zone. And just like that, there's 1 down in the home half of the second inning.
Well, he just challenged him there, Kevin, with the high heat. He was going to blow it by him. Said, come and try and hit it. And he couldn't do it.
Jim Meehan, Scottsdale Christian Academy.
So Jim Meehan is wearing 23.
That'll bring up the pitcher, number 23, Jimmy Meehan.
And you could see the school he's from, as he takes that one high. You could see the SCA on his jersey, Scottsdale Christian Academy, no doubt about it. Great tradition over there.
Hammett's 1-0 pitch is a curveball swung on and fouled away at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike to the big right-hander. For the South, 3 runs in the first, 2 in the top of the second. They've got 5. They lead it 5-3 in the home half of the second inning.
Hey, we want to thank the Arizona Coaches Association for all their help and hard work and allowing us to come out and shoot this.
Hammett's 1-1 pitch is jammed him inside, fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 pitch. From one pitcher to another, backed them off a little bit. Inside.
Hammett can do that. He'll back you off the plate. He wants that plate. He's not going to concede that. He doesn't care how big you are, how tall you are, how wide you look. He's going to go after you.
Meehan with a .387 batting average as he stands in. Pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. And just like that, Hammett's got 2 Ks as he settles down now. For the North All-Stars, we return to the top of the order. Shortstop Cody Holsey led off the game with a base hit. Hammett's pitch drops in nicely with a curveball, and now he's ahead of Holsey, 0-1. The pace starting to quicken a little bit here in the bottom of the second inning. Another pitch is high and inside. Hammett starting to showcase his fastball up and in.
Well, he backed Holsey off at the plate. That one might have just got away from him. Obviously, no intent to hit him.
We told you the shortstop from Joseph City with a .500 batting average, .516 to be exact. Pitch is swung on and fouled away to the right side. The right fielder going to give chase and he'll have no play. 1-2 now the count to the shortstop for the North All-Stars. Hammett's pitch, high and away. Backs off Holsey just a little bit.
I was going to say, Kevin, when Hammett's missing, he's either missing in or missing high. Nothing low or nothing in the dirt right now.
The 2-2 is swung on and fouled away to the right side again. Joe, there's a lot of foul ground behind home plate here. The 3-2 is swung on and missed. That was a 2-2 pitch, and he busted him inside with a curveball and struck him out. 3 consecutive strikeouts. Here we go, North! All-star pitcher, Jack Hammett.
Place is sold out. I've heard 4 people ask for tapes just on the way up here. Dave Flores leads off for the South.
We have a new pitcher for the North All-Stars. It would be number 15, Wayne Smith, the 6'2", 280-pound right-hander with 72 strikeouts on the campaign. He will attend Glendale Community College. And leading off the top of the third is catcher Gabe Flores. First pitch is called strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Good fastball there by Smith.
Gabe wants to get on base. He grounded out to third his last time up.
The 1-0-1 pitch is fouled to the right side. Flores, the catcher. The 1-1 pitch is outside, way outside. Count will run to 1 ball and 2 strikes to the catcher for the South. Smith pitch is outside and away again.
Here you go now, Wade.
2-2 to Flores. 72 strikeouts on the campaign, so he's got good stuff. Pitch is called strike 3.
And that was an understatement. You saw an example of that good stuff as he was able to nibble the inside portion of the plate and get Flores looking.
Nice bit of catching by the catcher number 24, Brian Draper, as he framed that one. And that ball had some cutting movement to the inside batter in the left-hander, Flores. 1 down now.
There's J.J. Clark.
Nice, Clark puts a butt down, and Porter has no play, and good speed by J.J. Clark, and he'll beat that one out. Porter playing deep for the North, had no chance.
And the grass here is not really that thick, though it isn't thin, is just right. Enable that ball to get through the infield grass as Clark reaches base safely.
Smith's pitch is swung on and missed to Nathan Naranjo, the left fielder for the South All-Stars. He's from Ray High School. The pitch is called strike 2. The throw down is second, not in time, and Clark steals it.
Clark had an outstanding jump on that play as the pitch was coming in, and the throw was just high and wide. No problem for JJ to take second.
Brian Draper's throw, like you said, Joe, high and away. No chance for Holsey to apply the tag. Good speed by Clark. He created that opportunity for himself. Quickly now, 0-2 on the left fielder, Naranjo.
See what Wayne's going to throw him. He comes back with the inside pitch. Fastball.
Smith with his second strikeout in the inning.
Number 10, the
And
second
Joe,
baseman,
we've had 5
Richard
consecutive
Jimenez.
outs via the strikeout here in this All-Star game. 1A and 2A.
From Florence High School.
That'll bring up the second baseman, Richard Jimenez, and he grounds one to the first baseman. Steps on the bag in time to retire the side. We played 2.5 here from Brazel Stadium, home of the NAIA Grand Canyon Antelope.
For the South,
Outscore
top of the third. There were no
the South
runs.
5
There
and
were
the
no
North
mistakes. There were no
3.
errors and 1 minute left.
With the play-by-play, Kevin Derryberry.
Thank you, Joe, and we have a new pitcher for the South All-Stars, and that's going to be shortstop Elliot Johnson. He'll move over from short. First pitch is down in the strike zone. 1 ball and no strikes to the number 2 hitter of the lineup for the North All-Stars, and that's going to be catcher Brian Draper. I already told you he's a .313 hitter on the campaign. They trail by 2, 5-3 in the home half of the third inning. Johnson's pitch sails inside, and he quickly falls behind Draper 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is way high and inside, and right now Johnson isn't even close, Joe. 3-0 to Draper.
Well, right now needs to try to break one over away if he can. He comes back inside, it's going to be 4 straight balls.
4 straight balls, Joe, to lead off the top of the third inning. Draper, the catcher, on with the leadoff walk, and that breaks up our 6 consecutive strikeouts in this contest. Actually, that was 5. The last batter grounded out to first.
Now batting number 2, the first baseman, Horatio Navarro.
Navarro with the...
From Salone High School.
He was from Salome. He singled, scored, and of course he was terror on the base paths. Made a lot of things happen. Scored there.
Horacio Navarro.
Scored the North's 3rd run in the home half of the first.
Product from Salone.
Courtesy runner at first base is Andy
Flores throw down to second, quick tag, and it got him. Nice tag by the shortstop, and that's going to be Pat Mennett, who was pitching in the previous 2 innings for the South All-Stars. He moves over to shortstop, quick tag applied on the receptive throw from Flores. Just like that, he's out 2-6.
And he actually, on that play, running on that play, I should say, was the pinch runner. I believe that was number 2, Andy Evers, who was tagged out.
Elliot Johnson, the 2-0 offering in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. The breeze starting to pick up here at Brazel Stadium. Johnson's 2-1 pitch is down low in the strike zone. He falls down in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike to the big stick in. Pitch is high and inside, and Navarro's on. Second walk of the inning for Elliot Johnson. And that's going to bring up left fielder Eric Larson. He wears number 22, and we saw what he could do defensively as he gunned down a runner in the second inning.
Absolutely. And
Attempting to score on a sacrifice fly.
Number 22, the left fielder, Eric Larson, Kings Christian High School.
He's batting cleanup tonight for the North All-Stars.
well, and Larson got on base via the single and then was erased at second on force back in the first.
Johnson's first pitch inside and high, ball 1. With a runner on, Navarro takes his lead. The pitch is high and inside. Flores quickly out of the chute, ready to throw down, but he throws back to the pitcher, Johnson.
Navarro taking a very, very risky lead off of first, but maybe not so much for him.
Larson aboard his first time up. Curveballs outside corner, caught the strike zone. 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch to Larson. From the stretch, the pitch is high, ball 3. Johnson shows a little life on his fastball. Here's the 3-2 pitch. We'll tell you if Navarro goes. He does not. The pitch is swung on. It's going to be hit to the shortstop. Hammond will step on second. He'll fire to first in time for the double play. Just like that, 6-3 on the play.
Excellent play there by the shortstop.
We played 3 complete. Our score remains the South All-Stars 5 and the North All-Stars 3.
Tell me at night.
Number 10, Juan Ortiz. Now pitching, Elliot Johnson.
Joe, you tell me about the new pitcher. Elliot Johnson leads off for the South All-Stars. He's pitching now for South. He's 2 for 2 on the ball game. Joe, tell us about our new pitcher.
Well, the North has just brought in number 15, and
Johnny Davis, his name.
John Davis, number 5 from St. Gregory. Actually, he's number 5 on our roster, but he's wearing number 15. And he's a 5'11", 200-pound right-hander. And let's just say that he can bring it.
The 0-2 offering outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Elliot Johnson. He wears number 4, 2 for 2 in the ball game. The leadoff hitter, trying to get things jump-started again. They're already up 5-3. Pitches down in the dirt. That looks like that got a piece of the catcher.
It sure did there, and rubbing his shin, and I think he's okay. It looks like number 5 down there catching. That's well, we got a new catcher in here too. We'll find out who that is for the North All-Stars.
Well, partner.
What do you think?
If you're getting that.
I got cash.
You got cash?
money.
All right, if you're going.
Okay, I'll go.
John Davis is the pitcher.
Yeah, have that one.
John Davis is the catcher. And the pitcher is Wayne Smith. Wayne Smith is the pitcher. So, we've got the battery situation taken care of. Number 15, Wayne Smith, Northwest Community College, is the Northwest Community Christian, rather, than the new pitcher for the North.
2-2 pitch is swung on and popped up to the left side of the infield. Porter says he's got it and he makes the play. 1 down in the top of the 4th inning.
Guys, cool.
I'll bring up Willie Blair, center fielder. He's from Morenci. Smith's pitch is check swing and way outside.
And the big guy behind the plate, number 5, is John Davis.
John Davis, of course, from St. Gregory. He's the guy that took that pitch off the shoulder there. Half an inning ago. Pitch is swung on, hit the center, it's playable. And just like that, the new center fielder went to the ball game. Ortiz picks it off, and just like that, they're 2 away.
And Willie Blair is retired and bring up the pitcher.
Batting number 5.
Or actually the shortstop.
Ted Hammett.
He moved from pitcher to shortstop there, Kevin. He's at short now, number 5, Hammett.
Juan Ortiz entered the ball game in the top of the 4th inning for the North All-Stars, and he made that play. Smith's pitch is swung on and missed.
A lot of substitutions in this game for both teams. Everybody wants to play, so Brains is really going to move them like checkers tonight.
Smith's 0-1 is fouled to the left side. He quickly falls behind in the count, 0-2. You know, Joe, it's kind of nice to see on Hammett's jersey on the back, just above his number 5, there is the American flag.
Absolutely. A lot of players, of course, wearing that after the tragic events of September 11th.
Some of our high school athletes very patriotic. The 0-2 pitch is a showcase pitch, is high and away. He's showing his power fastball this evening with 3 already in the game. Pitch is going to be called strike 3, and quickly there are 3 away.
And Hammett just walked away. You know, on a pitch like that, you know, even in the big leagues, a lot of players would turn and say something. Hammett, disciplined as he is, walked away.
No runs, no base hits. We've played 3.5. Our score is South 5 in the North 3.
Ortiz.
Number 10, the center fielder, Juan Ortiz from Williams High School.
All right, so here we go. Bottom half of the fourth inning. Here's leadoff hitter and center fielder Juan Ortiz. A little bit about Ortiz, the 5'6", 140-pound right-hander. Elliot Johnson's 1-0 pitch is down low, too low, and it's quickly 2-0 to the leadoff hitter. We have a new catcher, Joe, and his name is, very quickly, it's Javier Herrera.
Herrera.
2-0 pitch is swung on and fouled away, and it's 2-1.
Well, I'll tell you something about Javier Herrera out of Valley Union. 5'10", 160 pounds. Bats right, throws right. And
Johnson's 2-1 pitch drops in nicely. Quickly, it's 2-2. 5-3 our score in the home half of the fourth inning. That one gets away from Javier a little bit. Quickly back to Johnson, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the center fielder Ortiz. The 3-2 pitch is a fastball. Jack Truxton, curveball, got him swinging. Nice bit of pitching by Elliot Johnson.
And the Thatcher Eagle really had that pitch working. Combinations of pitching went inside, and this time he swung the curveball and made him wave at that one. That one was a slow, lazy one.
Now batting number 6, the second baseman, Kyle Smith from Valley Christian.
So that's the second strikeout on the game for Johnson, and here's our second baseman, Kyle Smith. He's from Valley Christian. Stands in there, takes the 0-1 pitch, curveball.
Here you go, Kyle.
Strike 2 call.
Come on, K-Dog.
Johnson trying to quicken the pace. The 0-2 is a fastball grounded to Hammock. He fields it clean, throws over to first in time to retire the batter. And just like that, there are 2 down in the home half of the fourth inning. And that'll bring up Mogollon prospect, high school all-star, Trace Porter, the third baseman. Johnson's curveball is swung on and missed at the plate.
Well, you know, Mogollon High School, that's right by the Mogollon Rim, up by the north portion of the state.
They're in
So we're going to go over there and get a
Payson, Arizona, nearby. The 0-1 pitch by Johnson is fouled away again. 2 quick curveballs, and Porter's now down in the count 0-2. He's trying to atone for his first inning challenges over there at third base. The 0-2 is checked his swing, he got it. Johnson with 3 strikeouts now. For the North All-Stars in the bottom of the fourth inning, no runs and no base hits. We move to the top of the fifth inning from Brazel Stadium. Our score, the South 5 and the North 3. Okay, Joe, coming on to pitch for his third inning of work is right-hander Wayne Smith. And he's going to face cleanup hitter for the South All-Stars, and that's Bodie Gill.
Bodie Gill, outstanding football player as well as a baseball player.
A product from St. David High School.
And
Smith's pitch is out in the strike zone. 1 ball and no strikes.
Bodie grounded out the second and singled in the second. Grounded out in the first and singled in the second. He's 1 for 2. That one inside.
Next pitch is high and inside. 2-0 now to the cleanup hitter. Wind blowing left to right a little bit here at Brazel Stadium. Anything up in the strike zone, anybody can get it up and out over the plate. They might have a chance to hit one out tonight, Joe.
Could be wind kicking up. I see a little dust also in the air.
2-0 pitch is high, ball 3 now to the leadoff hitter here in the top of the fifth inning. Smith from the windup is not even close, high, ball 4, and Bodie Gill's on with a leadoff walk.
Brandon Ariola.
So that brings up the number 5 hitter tonight, first baseman from Bisbee, Brandon Ariola, the 6'2", 195-pound right-hander. And it looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner, Joe, for Gill. And who's going to come in? It looks like number 14. Is that Willie Bray? From Benson on the run for Gill.
Courtesy runner from Benson High School, number 14, Willie Bray.
Smith's pitch is low, and 5 consecutive balls by Wayne Smith.
And answer your question, Kevin, that was Wally Bray, 14. He will run at first. He will run.
Struggling a little bit in his third inning of work. From the stretch, the pitch is swung on and missed. Good cut by Areola. Looks like he was trying to go the other way with it, Joe.
What's up?
Absolutely, just didn't get it.
How's it going?
Good job.
Willie Bray on at first. He draws a throw from Smith.
I don't know.
He's safe.
Oh, Andy needs to turn. I don't know.
Wind actually starting to pick
I
up
asked
here.
your mom and she said yeah.
Bray takes his lead. The pitch is high, very high, and it is now 2-1. South already with a 2-run lead. They're trying to add more here in the top of the 5th inning.
See you, Sam.
Bray now takes his lead. Smith from the stretch, pitch is swung on and hit to the right side, and it's going to go foul into the right field bullpen. Smith's pitch is swung on this time. It's fouled again to the right side, and it goes just about a couple feet ahead of the last ball. Joe into the right field bullpen. The 3-2 pitch awaits Areola. The runner goes. The pitch is ball 4 as it gets away from the catcher, Davies. Very quickly he retrieves it. And just like that, there are runners on first and second with nobody out for the South All-Stars.
So right now, Smith hurting himself here, Kevin. Walks to Gill and then walk to Areola. Going to have to pitch out of this jam.
So that'll bring up the catcher, Javier Herrera. He'll make his first plate appearance tonight.
Gabe Flores has signed a letter of intent to play baseball at the University of New Mexico Highlands.
Herrera with 26 RBIs on his 2002 season.
Either get a job or
5-3 our score here from Brazel Stadium.
Oh, it's me. I'm such a
Wayne Smith, Northwest Community Christian Product offers. Pitch is fouled away to the back screen. And just like that, he's down on the count 0-2 is Herrera. Runners on first and second. If you join us late in the inning, Bodie Gill draw a leadoff walk. He was run for by Bray. Pitch is swung on and bounded to Holsey. He steps on the bat and fires over to first in time to retire the out on a double play.
And Bray moves over to third, Kevin, and a nice play by Admiral Holsey out there.
Indeed, and a nice stretch there by Horacio Navarro at first base to complete the deuce.
Now batting number 20, the right fielder, J.J. Clark, Salmon-Well High School.
And with 2 outs and a runner on third, it's Bray. Here's
J.J. all conferences season in football, basketball, and baseball.
And Joe, we've seen this earlier when he was on base. This guy has got some speed. He had a bunt single an inning or so ago. Smith working ahead of Clark, 0-1. Bray's on at third, 90 feet away.
And
The 0-1 is fouled away.
Hey!
It's back to the right of us here.
Off the wall.
And definitely JJ is an all-around athlete, all conference in football, basketball, and baseball.
The 5'11", 155-pound,
Please return all foul
two
balls to the
sport
Big
stars
Trees. All foul balls to either
San Manuel. He's got some work to do. He's trailing in the count 0-2. Smith's offering the pitches, a ground ball, and gloved nicely by the pitcher, and he throws to first in time. And for the South All-Stars, no runs and no base hits. They lead 1. We move to the bottom half of the 5th inning. The South leads 5-3.
The new pitcher for the South be number 21.
Yeah, this is, that's it.
Leading off for the North, number 12.
Back to the dugout.
The right fielder.
Okay,
Chris
leading off the
Locksterman,
bottom of the 5th inning for the North All-Stars is Chris Locksterman. He wears number 12, and we do have a new pitcher, Joe. It's Bodie Gill. Moves over from third base to short. Our pitcher, Elliot Johnson, moves from shortstop to the pitcher, and now he's playing third base. We'll try to keep you abreast of all the defensive changes throughout this ball game.
Well, we're keeping them just as informed as the Washington Times does on major events here. Okay. Well, Oxterman at the plate, he'll do it again there, Kevin.
Here's the 1-2 pitch by Gill. Is swung on and missed. Nice curveball. Out in front was Loxton and they threw it out and they can't get it. The pitch got away from the catcher Herrera and he lofted one down to Arriola and he couldn't handle it.
Good hustle play.
On aboard is Loxton.
It just got past him, as you said, and then when he finally found it, good hustle. Loxton saw that. He just kept hustling down to first. This is what coaches say. You keep running until the ball is thrown to first, until the out is made. And that's a perfect example of hustle, speed, and determination.
Courtesy runner for the North, number 2, Andy Evers.
So Andy Evers will come along and run for Loxton as he's aboard. Here's the pitch, is a one-hopper glove by Jimenez. Nicely thrown to Hammett. Got it in a double play. If you're scoring at home, 4-6-3 on that play as Jimenez fielded the one-hopper from his knee through a strike to Hammett, and he fired his seat over to Arriola. Just like that, 2 are down now in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Well, that was just first ball hitting by Wayne Smith. He thought he got good metal on it, but as you said, a good play by the second baseman, and they turned 2.
So we return to the top of the order for the North All-Stars, and this is Cody Halsey. He wears number 7. Dowdy Gill's pitch is jammed, and the pitch is going to be looped over first. Nice try by Arriola. The ball's going to go foul. 0-1. Gill offers. Swung on and missed. That pitch was high in the strike zone, Joe.
So it was a Halsey. They were climbing the ladder on him, and Cody just went after it.
So as the managers juggle pitchers around, we've got more pitchers coming in with some life on their fastball. Pitch is swung on and fouled away to the left side. Off-speed pitch by Gill.
Now, right now.
Here's the pitch, is swung on and going to be lined to the shortstop Hammett. He gloves it. And no runs and no base hits once again for the North All-Stars. We played 5 complete from Brazel Stadium. We move to the 6th inning. Our score remains the South 5 and the North 3.
New pitcher for the North All-Stars, the one for the All-Stars, Chris Loxton. Now we have a new hitter as the substitutions are in place right now. Number 3 is Russell Bowler. Bowler, the new hitter, he'll be batting
From Fort Thomas High School.
Fort Thomas.
523 on the season this year.
Loxton delivers line fastball called strike 1. We told you all about Loxton's offensive powers.
I was dying.
1 ball and 1 strike to the right-hander. He deals. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 2.
So Bowler up there getting a taste of some all-star action.
The new pitcher for the North squad is Chris Loxterman.
And number 12, Chris Loxterman. And Bowler, Loxterman's pitch, he gets it away, hits Bowler in the shoulder.
The 1-2, high and tight, and it hit him. So we got 14 to Willie Bray, who makes his first plate appearance.
Only hit 403 this year with 21 RBI.
He ran for Gill earlier.
Bray will stay at second base, take Richard Jimenez's place.
Loxton's pitch is high and inside. A little wild on that one, 1-0. I think he's a little upset with himself for letting the batter get on an 0-2 pitch via the hit batsman.
Well, Chris just needs to settle down and throw, and he puts a nice one over there.
Loxton stands in front of the rubber, and quite like a slide step maneuver, where the runner on base just steps towards home plate and delivers. Interesting maneuver there by Loxton. Runner takes his lead at first, the 1-1 pitch. He looks over, a fastball is down low and inside.
And it held that one from going behind the screen.
The 2-1 offers high. And it's 3-1 to Bray. 5-3 our score. The South trying to get things going.
I know, these are the reasons.
If you joined us late, you missed most of the scoring action. Lockstone's 3-1 is high and inside. Ball 4. And the first two runners to face Lockstone on our board via the base on ball. This will be Dylan Berry.
Dylan Berry.
He enters tonight's plate appearance with a 364 batting. The 5'10", 160-pounder right-hander from Bush Ridge Christian Academy.
You know, he talked to me before the game. He made note of the fact that it looks like Dylan. It's spelled like Bob Dylan, but it's pronounced, as you said, Dylan.
Dylan Berry. Of course, in our program here, he's got it as Barry Dillon, as Joey alluded to. Lockstone's 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1 now to Berry. Runners on first and second, they take their leads. Lockstone looks back from the chest, delivers down low.
What's that?
1-1
Have I been there?
as Berry evens up the count.
And the Williams right-hander having a little trouble finding the plate, trying to put the ball where he wants. Looking to pitch and pick his spots, but the ball is either running inside or running high, right at the hitter.
Wow, nice goal.
The 1-1 is swung on and foul to the right
I took back my
side.
peanut shell to try to get a refund and see what we can go for.
Even with the
I
bag?
asked her what the bag is for when I went
They
back.
said it's for the peanut shells.
Moving over to
Sorry,
play
she didn't give me
first
any
base
instructions. Hope I
for the
didn't mess it up.
North All-Stars is
Who's returning all foul balls?
Jimmy Meehan.
Thank you.
he started the ball game. The 1-2 pitch as the runners take their lead. Lockstone from the chest delivers, and it gets away from the catcher Davis to throw down to third. No. Everybody moves up 90 feet on the wild pitch. And time is called here as home plate umpire wants to clean things up around home plate.
I'll just get it and go to the dugout.
Runners in scoring position for Berry. He's now worked the count even to 2-2. Lockstone, chest high, delivers the pitch. Overhand fastball is swung on and fouled away. The way things are going, you would think, Joe, with a couple more runs here, that may be all they need with the way the pitching's going here for the South All-Stars tonight. The 2-2 is down low, and it's 3-2.
Well, you know, the North thought that the other night in the 4A game. They can never get enough runs, and they kept putting the runs on the board. The South has got to be thinking, we got the Ducks in scoring position, let's quack them home.
Blair from second, Aura from third. The 3-2 is swung on, foul tip. They got him. Nice defensive play by the catcher. And Dylan Berry goes down via the strikeout.
Now batting number 24, center fielder Brent Goodman.
John Davis did a super job holding on to that 3-2 pitch from Lockstone.
Brent hit 436 this year with 19 RBIs.
So change in the second spot, Kevin. Number 24, Brent Goodman will hit in center field. Who'll play center field, take Blair's spot.
One out, the infield in now, though. Pitch is high, very high, on a line fastball by Lockstone.
And now the wind's starting to kick up. Nail everything down. That's what I tell people.
1-0 as Goodman makes his first plate appearance. He did run earlier in the ball game. Runners take their lead with the infield in. The pitch is in there. No, it's going to be down low. Strike is not the call. And it's 2-0. Lockstone down on the count. Goodman wears number 24.
And Benson,
leaving his back.
And I was going to say, Benson, that's a high school just southeast of Tucson.
Lockstone another pitch high and inside, and he falls behind 3-0. Joey alluded to the fact that a couple more runs by the South may be all there is. I wonder if Billy Swift is thinking the same thing for the North All-Stars as he elects to play his infield in here. 5-3 our score.
Absolutely. Anything hit into third or second, they're going to go ahead. Obviously, they're going to have to go to first, but they're going to have to come back to home.
If the 3-0 was a strike, the 3-1 offering is popped up around first base. Meehan giving chase, and he can't get it. So Goodman works the count all the way to 3-2.
That's kind of a good news, bad news. If you catch that, the runner from third can tag up. They decided not to catch it. Sometimes that's a, you start thinking over there, if I catch this, could he score, or am I in position to make the throw?
The 3-2 is swung on, hit to kill off his chest, and it goes out into center field. Actually, it went out just past second base, and the second baseman for an RBI hit by Goodman on the 3-2 pitch.
High School.
Scoring on the play was Bowler.
Christmas All Conference this year.
Give Goodman an RBI hit. It's now 6-3 the South. Pitch is swung on, hit to Meehan at first. He can't field it clean. He does retrieve it, picks it up, goes to the bag to retire the batter. Credit another run.
Good play by Meehan on the play as Wally Bray comes in to score. It is now a 6-3 game, or make that 7-3 game. It was a hard hit ball by Goodman. I mean, it just came. It was right at him. He knocked him down. But again, the official score and I disagree. But that's who's going to win out. So 2 errors committed.
For some reason, if our cameraman Paul Michaels, the fantastic job that he does, if he can get a look at our Longview scoreboard, for some reason they have not credited the 2 runs in the inning to the South All-Stars. It remains 5-3 on the Longview scoreboard. However, the score is 7-3 the South. Locksterman delivers the pitch as it gets away from Davis, and the runner Goodman will take third on the pass ball. Steps in for the South. Locksterman's 1-0 pitch is popped up foul behind us here. That'll go out of play, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. I think the key to the inning, Joe, was Goodman's at bat. Runners on second and third with nobody out, and Goodman battled all the way to 3-2 and got the sharply hit ball to Holsey. Kind of a tough call.
It was.
Locksterman's 1-1. Runner takes his lead. The pitch is bounced before the plate. It will be a wild pitch. Here comes the runner. The throw. He can't beat it. And Goodman comes home on the wild pitch. Boy, Locksterman's had his trouble since he's entered the ballgame here in the top of the 6th inning.
Right, Goodman scores on that throw, and now it's an 8-3 ball game. 3 runs in the inning.
3 runs without any hits, Joe. Interesting. If I'm scoring, I give the ball hit by Goodman a base hit.
But nevertheless, Bodie Gill still up there with a 1-1 count, 2 outs.
Nobody on as everyone's scored. Locksterman pitch is swung on and hit the center. It's playable. And just like that, we've got 3 down. Not before the South put some damage on the board with 3 runs on no base hits. They don't leave anybody. We move to the home half of the 6th inning. Our score, the South 8 and the North All-Stars 3.
St. Gregory.
Okay, that'll lead up. John Davis leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for the North All-Stars as they trail by 5. Bodie Gill's pitch is swung on, hit to right and deep, way back. This ball is going to be over the right fielder's head and 1 hops the fence. Davis on his way to second. He will round third. We're going to wave him the throw to third. Barry goes back to second and they can't get him. Oh, some risky base running there by Davis.
Davis really hit that one. He jumped on the first pitch and it went to the warning track. He just found it. First pitch swinging. The ball was relayed in from right field all the way back. They caught Davis rounding second. Wisely, Davis gets back to second, and it was that could have been a great hit turned into a base running disaster, but not the case here. Davis gets a hand as he comes out, and we're going to have a pinch runner for him.
And Alexis Ray Thielen will come in and run for Davis.
Shortstop, Ryan Baker from Mogollon High School.
Sure. Oh, that was Ray Thielen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ray Thielen running for the catcher Davis on at second base. This kid's had quite a performance offensively. 4 thefts of home plate this year for the Valley Christian Project. Bodie Gill now 1-0.
Mustangs with 13 RBI.
This is Ryan Baker, the 5'10", 175-pounder from Mogollon. 1-1. Our score 8-3. The South, all over the North. The pitch is swung on line drive, center field. It's going to be the center fielder. A nice sliding catch to take a hit away. Oh, nice play, Joe.
It's an excellent play out there as the center fielder moved in, timed it perfectly, slid, made the catch, threw back, tried to double off Thielen, but Thielen was back in time.
Boy, Brent Goodman showed his range out in center field.
Left fielder Andy Evers from Valley Christian.
And he took a hit away from Brian Baker.
388 this season. Let's go 14 bases.
So that'll bring up Andy Evers. The Valley Christian product. Bodie Gill with a runner on second. The shortstop trying to bird dog him a little bit, and Gill's going to step off the rubber. Pitch is swung on and missed. Kind of an awkward swing there by Evers. South shortstop Chris Bandit trying to bird dog Thielen a little bit. There's the pitch is, did it hit him? Wow, there's the throw down to third.
Oh, he decided to they back it up.
And there's a heads-up play by Chris Bandit backing up the errant throw by the catcher Herrera. Like we told you earlier, Thielen has stolen home 4 times. He bluffs now. The throw, the pitch is swung on and missed, and Evers is down via the strikeout. 2 away in the home half of the 6th inning.
Well, again, Andy Evers couldn't bring his teammate Ray Thielen in, struck out, but made heck of an effort.
Juan Ortiz from Williams High School.
So we had 2 outs, Kevin. Brings up Juan Ortiz from Williams.
Ortiz, his second time up tonight, trying to get an RBI hit here with his teammate Thielen on. He bluffs again. The pitch is going to be swung on and fouled away to the right side.
The score, but they didn't put up the runs yet.
Gill's pitch is swung on, fielded by Berry. He fields it and throws it. Get him on a good catch. Oh, he didn't get him. Bill, I thought he had him on a bang play at first base. It looked like the first baseman had applied the tag to Ortiz, but not to be, says first base umpire.
Run scores. And the run scores on the play. Dylan Berry with the fine throw. Run comes in from third.
Give Thielen another run scored on his glorious season.
Batting number 6.
And it's now 8-4 the South.
Valley Christian
I would imagine, Joe, they'll give the error to third baseman Dylan Berry as he bobbled the play and then threw it errant to the first baseman.
And that's exactly what they're going to do. They put the second error up on the board.
Now playing first base for the South All-Stars, the big fella, 6'4", 175-pounder, number 32, Bruce Wright, and Berry threw high to the 6'4" fella. That's throwing high, Joe.
Yes, it was. And on that throw, they're going to give him, the Ortiz an infield hit. Bring up Kyle Smith. Smith also, he's 0-1 right now.
The second baseman, Smith, with a runner, fakes his lead as Ortiz. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the big second baseman. He wears number 6. The white pants trimmed in blue with a blue jersey and white reverse number. Gill's pitch, there goes the runner Ortiz, and the pitch is going to be swung on and fouled away at the plate.
Good job of 2-strike hitting there by Kyle Smith as Ortiz was off and running.
Here's Gill, gets a sign from Javier Herrera. The pitch gets away from Herrera, goes back to the screen, and on the play is Ortiz. He takes second base. Big turn by Ortiz, trying to get a throw from Herrera, and wisely throws back to his pitcher, Bodie Gill.
Fast ball on Herrera.
He wears number 6, Javier Herrera. from Valley Union. All right, Smith, here it is, 2-2, the pitch. Curveball, did he check his swing? Yes, they got him. Home plate umpire punched him out, and just like that, Smith goes down. But the North All-Stars come back with one run on one base hit, and they leave one. We've played 6 full innings here at Brazil Stadium. We go to the top of the 7th. Our score, the South All-Stars 8, and the North All-Stars
Clifton High School.
Okay, for Paul Michaels, our cameraman, and Joe Andriano, I'm Kevin Derryberry. We move to the top of the 7th inning from Brazil Field as Bruce White steps in his first plate appearance for the South All-Stars. Cowboy! The 6'4", 475-pound first baseman from Morenci. First look at Loxton's pitch is a fastball, 0-1. Loxton deals again.
I'll go down there. I'll take it.
Richard hit .531 on the
So that'll
season
bring
with
up Richard
17
Jimenez.
RBI.
He wears number 3, the left-hander. Loxton's 0-1 pitch is outside and high, ball 2. Top of the 7th inning from Brazil Field. Loxton's pitch is swung on and missed. New catcher to tell you about for the North All-Stars, that's going to be number 9, Orlando Avila. Loxton's 1-2 is swung on and fouled away to the left side. Loxton's 1-2 is swung on and missed.
2 down. Second strikeout of the inning.
Now batting number 2, Levi Vargas from Valley Union. Levi hit .491 this season with 31 RBI.
And with 2 down, that'll bring up Levi Vargas. Loxton's first pitch is down and away. Pitcher in first base from Valley Union. Loxton's pitch is swung on and bounced to the first baseman Meehan. He goes to the bag, and in time to retire the batter. We played 6.5. Our score, South 8 and the North. Okay, for the South All-Stars, we've got a new hurler. It is number 32, Bruce Wright. He was playing first base in the first part of the inning. Here's first pitch to Trace Porter is nearly jammed him. I don't know if that was a defense play or not. Bunted it back to the pitcher and he threw him out. Our new battery here is Bruce Wright from Morenci,
from Williams High School,
the lanky right-hander, and his catcher is now going to be number 3, Richard Jimenez from Superior. 1 down in the top of the 7th inning. Wright's pitch gets away from his catcher. Casts a .602 batting average with 5 home runs, 40 runs, and 40 RBIs for this phenom from Williams. 1-1 pitch awaits. Wright delivers curveball down and away inside. The 2-1 is outside, ball 3. Loxton awaits the 3-run pitch. It's down low, ball 4, and Loxton's on with a leadoff walk. So that'll bring up first baseman Jimmy Meehan. Where's number 23? Loxton takes the lead. Wright's pitch is down the middle, strike 1.
See Wright pitching out of the stretch. With the runner on.
This speedy Loxton on at first base. Looks like Bodie Gills moved over to play first. The 0-1 pitch by Wright is swung on and missed. Good location there, Joe.
Absolutely, he just wants to paint the corner and just put it right. And now they'll shift over. They want it away. This time he pitches it inside, fools the catcher. Now the runner's going to go.
The 0-2 pitch. It's away. Baseman apply the tag and they get Loxton. Bang, bang, play second.
Bruce Wright is from Morenci High School. Was 8-3 on the season with a 2.75 ERA. He had 68 strikeouts in 60 innings.
Our public address announcer just tipped us off on some of the numbers for Bruce Wright. 8-3 with over 60 strikeouts on the campaign for the Morency right-hander. Pitch is popped up and caught as Meehan goes out. And a very quick top of the 7th inning for the South All-Stars. Top of the 8th inning for the South All-Stars is Russell Bowler. He faces a new pitcher for the North. And that new pitcher, Joe, is Ray Thielen.
Thielen with the 17th strikeout game earlier this year against Northwest Community Christian. He can bring it.
Ray Thielen, this guy can bring it. Probably a mid-80s fastball. He is throwing smoke right now. 1-1 to Bowler.
And Thielen, they say his fastball tops out about 86. It's pretty good for a high school pitcher.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to Bowler. Off speed down in the strike zone, and it gets away from the catcher. Orlando Avila for the North All-Stars. Avila from Salome. Starting to get a bit blustery here at Brazel Field.
And windy, too.
We're in the 8th inning. Thielen's next offering is down and away again. Wild pitch there. And the count quickly evens at 2-2 to Russell Bowler, the 5'10", 170-pounder from Fort Thomas.
You know, Kevin, earlier the wind was kicking up, there was dust in the air, and I thought I saw a thunder in the distance. It could have been my imagination.
Thielen's
Hasn't
pitch
rained
is a
in years.
comebacker. Fielded by Thielen, he underhands to Meehan to retire Bowler. One away in the top of the 8th inning for the South All-Stars.
Rolly Gray.
So now batting
Had 21
for the
RBIs
South
on the
All-Stars
season,
is
29
number
hits.
14, Wally Bray. He's an infielder from Benson, 5'10", 160-pounder. Thielen's offering a curveball, drops in nicely. 0-1 the count to Bray. He wears number 14. Dark blue road jersey with white pants. 8-4 our score.
You know, in a game like this, I see a lot of players wearing their grays and their whites, so whatever the school can spare is what they came out with.
Thielen, another pitch on the outside corner, quickly ahead of Bray at 0-2. The right-hander from the stretch deals. Pitch is down low. Baseman Dylan Berry. He waits his chance to hit. Thielen's next pitch is a check swing. It gets away from the catcher. Here comes Avila's throw, and he got it. Berry.
Dylan Berry.
He's from Push Ridge Christian Academy, a .364 batting average on his all-star campaign. Thielen's pitch is high and away, ball 1. And I don't know what's going on with the pitching battery right now, if Avila's having a hard time catching the lively fastball of Thielen or what, but he's having a challenge behind the plate there.
Well, the wind's kicking up, and these two really don't pitch to each other much in a while. But so
you're right, Joe. It's an all-star game. They probably haven't worked together for maybe a half inning ago in the bullpen tonight.
Probably. And Dylan doing a good job of taking some pitches. He's being selective up there.
Here's the 2-0. It's an off-speed pitch, blocked nicely there by Avila, and Thielen falls down in the count. 3 balls and no strikes to Dylan Berry. Top of the 8th inning, our score 8-4 the South. The next pitch is a check swing foul on the right side. Here's Ray Thielen's 3-run offering to Dylan Berry. From the windup, the pitch is outside, ball 4. Good at bat there by Berry. Thielen really not even close to the strike zone in that at bat. So with a runner aboard on first on a walk, Thielen will have to face Brent Goodman now. Of course, Goodman from Benson, He takes the pitch and swung on it, bounce to the right side, fielded cleanly there by Smith, and he throws in time to Meehan to get the out. So for the South All-Stars in the top of the 8th inning, they leave one, no runs and no base hits. We move to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Our score remains the South 8 and the North 4.
Leading off for the North, shortstop Cody Halsey.
So that'll bring out leadoff hitter Cody Halsey, the shortstop from Joseph City, trying to get things jump-started for his team as they trail by 4 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Wright's pitch is swung up, popped up on the right side. Goodman says he's got it, and he makes the play.
Over, and of course, fighting the win, and he snags that one for the first out.
Now batting for the North.
So that'll bring up catcher Orlando Avila.
Jerome High School.
Wright's pitch is high, ball 1. Wright's 1-0 pitch is fisted foul behind the screen here. Wright's 0-2 pitch and hit him in the back. Hit him in the back.
Actually hit him more toward the facial area there. He turned and looked like he shielded his face. May have hit him, let's say, in the neck area.
Baker from Mogollon.
Mogollon High School.
He has a chance to bat with a runner on first and 1 out. Avila takes the lead. Here's Wright's pitch is high in the strike zone, ball 1. He wears number 9. Wright's pitch is off the end of the bat, foul. Avila takes his lead as Gill holds him on. The pitch is high, ball 2.
You can tell that last pitch, Kevin Wright thought the umpire was wrong
the
there.
pitch is swung on and missed. The throw down the second, not in time. Actually got away from Goodman there, and a nice defensive play there by Bandon to back him up. 2-2 to the hitter Baker. Wright delivers, swung on and missed. Good live fastball there by Bruce Wright. And there are 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. This brings up number 2, Andy Evers.
Now batting number 2, Andy Evers.
First pitch swing, sends one to second. Fielded nicely by Goodman. He throws in time to retire the side. For the North All-Stars in the bottom of the 8th inning, they leave 1. No runs and no base hits. We go to the top of the 9th inning. And
Move ahead to the 9th inning here.
you know, Willie Bray made a nice defensive play in the home half of the 8th for the South All-Stars. We move to the 9th. First pitch swinging is Bandon. He grounds one to Smith. The throw gets away from Meehan.
He backed up the play nicely.
There was the catcher Orlando Avila backing up the errant throw by Smith. And in the top of the 9th inning, Bandon aboard with an error on a lead.
Number 21, the entry rule, Cody Gill. St. David.
So with Bandon aboard at first on the fielding error by Smith, that'll bring up cleanup hitter Bodie Gill. First pitch is wild, goes back to the screen. Thielen now showing some control challenges here as we move to the 9th inning. Bandon on at second as Thielen.
To say Bodie Gill, a good contact hitter.
2-0 to Gill. South trying to put this thing away. Bandon takes his lead. From the stretch, Thielen delivers. Pitch is called strike. The 2-1 pitch, Thielen offers. Fastball swung on and fouled away. Correction, that was swung on and missed. The ball got away from Avila, and on the play, Bandon takes third. Our score from Brazil Stadium on the Grand Canyon Antelopes. Thielen's 2-2 is swung on, granted, backhanded nicely by Meehan. The run will score. And on the RBI ground out by Gill, Bandon scores, and it is now 9-4 the South.
I apologize. The batter is Bruce Wright.
So it is right in the batter's box.
Here's pitcher Bruce Wright from Morenci, the 6'4" lanky pitcher. Pitched pretty effectively this evening. He awaits Thielen's offering. His pitch is swung on and fouled sharply to the right side. I told you a little bit about the pitcher earlier. Thielen, 17 whiffs earlier in the season. Pitch off speed, swung on and missed at the plate. Bruce Wright now quickly down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That was a good off-speed change, and it dipped down and made Wright fish for that. I want to mention earlier, we got the 9th run in. Bodie Gill, a good job of opposite field hitting there to drive the run home.
The 0-2 pitch is down and away in the strike zone. Here's Thielen's 2-2. Wright awaits. The pitch is outside, ball 3.
You go, Shug.
Ray Thielen, the 6', 210-pounder. He throws hard, the right-hander. He also switch hits. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Bruce Wright. Is a check swing, no swing, and he walked him.
Good job by Wright, good discipline to hold up on that one. That was just low and away, and Bruce avoided the strikeout. Now
it looks like Willie Blair is going to re-enter the ball game.
Courtesy runner is number 24, Willie Blair. Now batting number 3, Richard Jimenez.
Thielen pickoff throw. Meehan applies the tag, not in time. Here's Richard Jimenez for the South All-Stars. He entered the game in about the 7th inning and has been catching ever since. The pitch is swung on, and correction, there's going to be throw down to the plate. So with 1 out and 90 feet away, the 10th run there for the taking for the South All-Stars. Jimenez awaits the 1-0 pitch. Thielen offers, and it's swung on and fouled away. 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning for Brazel Field. Thielen in a little bit of trouble, steps off, fakes a throw over, and Willie Blair retreats to third base.
Thielen looks like he's experimenting out there a little bit with his pitches.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. It gets away from Avila, and the run will score. On a wild pitch by Thielen. Scoring is Blair, and it's now 10-4 the South.
At least the old Dodgers.
Thielen with nobody aboard. The pitch is a curveball swung on and fouled to left side. It's out of play. Richard Jimenez, the catcher for the South All-Stars. Thielen's pitch is swung on, line drive left field, and that's going to be misplayed by the left fielder trying to make a sensational play. That'll go all the way to the warning track, and Jimenez is going to hold up there.
So he came in hard to make the play. It was diving, sinking. He dove for it and just couldn't get it. But it was a sharply hit ball. Give Jimenez a double.
By Barbaros, by J. Clark.
J.J. Clark now over at second base.
Thielen finding himself in a bit of a trouble here with 1 out, 2 runs already in. J.J. Clark running for Jimenez on at second base with a healthy lead. The pitch is behind the batter. It gets away, and quickly there is Avila to pick up the ball. This is Levi Bogus for Valley Union. He's got a 1 ball, no strike. The pitch is chopped to the pitcher. Thielen's going to field it. Effortless. It goes, and he does get the tag. This time is Meehan on a nice play by the first baseman. Here's Russell Bowler. And here's Fort Thomas product Russell Buller. He stands in from the left side this time.
Now batting number 3, Russell Buller.
And on the play to Thielen, the runner scores from third in the person of Jimenez. It's an 11.
Joe, actually that was our man J.J. Clark who pinched run
J.J.
there
Clark,
for him.
pardon me, right.
And
Clark
he scored the 11th run for the South All-Stars.
I'm glad somebody's keeping track around here.
Thielen running into some trouble here in the top of the ninth. They try to keep it close. Buller waving his bat back and forth, waits the pitch, is swung on the shot to center. It's going to be caught by the center fielder, and in time, just like that, we move to the home half of the ninth inning, but not before the South All-Stars strike with 3 runs on 1 base hit.
Valley Christian High School.
So here we go to start the bottom of the ninth inning. It'll be Thielen to lead off, a new pitcher for the South All-Stars. It will be Dylan Berry. And I must mention here, Joe, that the score is 11-4, the South All-Stars. We've been trying to keep up with our Longines scoreboard operator all evening long, and not sure what the deal was, but 11 runs. I did call 12. 11 come across for the South All-Stars. Berry now, 1 ball and 1 strike to Thielen.
Well, right now, Thielen trying to help his cause here after that disastrous half of the top of the ninth.
Dylan Berry from the stretch, fastball down the middle, swung on and missed. And Thielen with his .339 batting average trails in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Dylan changes speeds very well.
11-4 from Brazil Stadium. Bottom of the ninth inning, curveball swung out, popped up on the right side. Bruce Wright says he's got it, and indeed makes the play. And just like that, there's 1 away in the bottom of the ninth inning.
And
played his
Now
second
batting
baseman.
number 6, second baseman, Kyle Smith.
What's Kyle done on tonight's ball game there, Joe?
well, one of the few regulars on his team that's gone all the way for the North squad. Kyle struck out in the first, grounded to short in the fourth, and he struck out in the sixth. So Kyle looking to do a little damage here, and now that the North is down by 7.
Dylan Berry's first pitch is a called strike on the outside part of the plate. The next pitch is swung on and missed, an off-speed pitch. And I don't know if it's by design, but if this is the closer for the South All-Stars, he's coming in, looked pretty impressive.
Right now, Kyle Smith with the socks, the Ty Cobb look, the socks pulled all the way up.
Smith had 3 home runs on the year. Pitch is swung on and fouled to the right side. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Berry offers, is swung on and it's hit sharply, and it is a foul ball.
That was so fair.
That looked fair from me to you.
Actually, the ball was just, it went down the line, or the umpire fading back made the call, said it went inside the bag. It curved before.
Kyle Smith with a .485 batting average on the year with a quick bat there. Just a little too quick, Joe, as he sent that ball foul.
I think he's ready to sit on a fastball, Kevin.
0-2 pitch is swung on, bounced back up the middle. It's fielded nicely by Rand, and he throws in. It's dug out by Wright. Chris Vanden went to his left, made a nice play, picked his hop and threw a strike over to Bruce Wright.
Now batting number
That's what I heard.
So with 2 down, here's Trace Smith. Correction, Trace Porter. The evening. Trace Porter, the third baseman. The pitch is swung on and missed. It gets away from Jimenez, and he looks like Porter's going to reach safely, and he does.
You might say Porter reaches first after the drop throw by the catcher, so they have a little bit of a trace of life left here.
the center fielder, Chris Lexterman.
So here's Locks. Told you all about his offensive prowess this year. He pitched in this ball game, kind of had a tough time of it. And here's Dylan Berry's offer. His little jam shot over the right side. Bruce Wright gives chase, but to no avail. The ball is fouled. And quickly 0-1 as Dylan Berry has come in and done nothing but throw strikes, Joe.
Well, unfortunately, Porter alert, swung at strike 3, got down to first on the pass ball, so you could say that Porter on there trying to give them still some life.
Dylan's 0-1 pitch to Loxton is a fly ball to right field. Looks like it's pretty well hit. Giving chase, and it is off the wall to the right fielder. That should score Porter. Ball goes all the way to the wall, and Loxton is going to be in there with an RBI triple. Scoring on the play was Porter, and it's now an 11-5 ball game.
Well, he hit that a long way, and it kind of tailed away into the corner. By the time he retrieved it, of course, the run scored.
Dylan Berry's pitch to Meehan is outside ball 1. Jimmy Meehan, the big first baseman, he started the ball game on the hill. 6'4", 235-pound senior. Berry's pitch is down low. Nice block of that ball by Jimenez. Loxton carrying the mail over at third base, 90 feet away, trying to represent the 6th run for the North All-Stars. Berry gets a sign. The 1-1 pitch is high, ball 2.
Meehan with a 387 average for the year, so I know the coaches know that they've got the right guy up there.
Trailing by 6, they need a 7-run bomb. Berry's pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Meehan sitting on a 3-0 pitch. Loxton on a third. Dylan Berry's 3-1 pitch to Meehan. It is up high, ball 4.
This puts Coach Richard Fenton. He's got several options. Does he hit for Holsey, or will he, with 2 outs, will he be sending runners?
I think it's pretty safe to say, Joe, with Cody Holsey's .516 batting average, 30 runs and 30 runs batted in on the campaign, he's going to hit.
Well, I'm just thinking maybe, quite possibly, he will hit, obviously.
Runners on first and third. The pitch is swung out. It's going to go in the corner. That's going to be a fair ball. Fair ball. 1 run will score. They're going to raise Meehan. He will score. And on the fair is Cody Holsey with a stand-up triple. Brennan Holsey with the 2 RBI hit with 2 outs, and now with 2 down, Dylan Berry starting to find some challenges here. The North will not go away. Avila steps in. Holsey on third with that RBI triple, and Dylan Berry pitches and delivers, swung on and missed. Avila swung right through that fastball.
And if I'm Holsey, and if I'm the South, I'm just going to focus on the hitter. Not going to worry about the runner at third.
Dylan Berry's 0-1 pitch from the windup outside, low and outside, ball 1.
I should say Berry. If I'm Berry pitching right now and just wants to focus on the hitter now that he's evened up the count to Avila, the runner leading off from third.
This game brought to you by Sports Cassette Productions. Pitch is swung on, jam shot. Fielded nicely by right. He'll go to the bag and retire to the side. But not before the North All-Stars strike for 3 in the bottom of the 9th. They score 3 on a couple of hits. They lead 1. Our final score from Brazil Stadium. The South All-Stars 11 and the North All-Stars 7. Some finals on the evening from Brazil Stadium. For the South All-Stars, 11 runs on 8 base hits with 2 errors. And for the North All-Stars, 7 runs on 6 base hits and 4 errors. For Paul Michaels and Joe Andriano, Bob West, and Robbie West, I'm Kevin Derryberry. It's been a pleasure. We thank you until next time.
Coaches here for the South.
Okay.
Speaking with Bisbee coach Mike Frasco. Mike, talk about the game.
Well, I'll tell you what happened is we looked up and here we jumped out 3-zip on top of the first, and then of course they come back with 2. We thought it was going to be like about a 17-15 ball game, and all of a sudden we settled down, and one time it was like 5-2, 5-3, and all of a sudden we jump up 11-4. You know, there at the last inning, and we had an error and a couple of singles and extra base hits, and what happened, it ended up being 11-7. But the South come in, what can I say, they're a heck of a bunch. I wish I had them all year long. Good pitching. We threw each of our pitchers 2 innings, and we finished off with a kid from Poose Ridge. Hey, he come down and he did a good job. We just had that one pass ball in the 9th inning on the strikeout, which has been the 3rd out. But I'm just glad we won.
Well, I'm glad, and when you're ahead 11-4 and things happen in that 9th inning, I guess you just have to reinforce the idea: throw to the hitter. Don't worry about all the base.
Well, that's what we were trying to do. Just tell him, don't worry about who's on base or anything else. We were up, and when you have 11-4 and we got 2 down, it's going to take a heck of a rally to come back on that. We had to score 8 runs with 2 down. Come on, I've seen it happen, but I don't think it happened in an all-star game. Well, we're happy for him.
And you had 2 outs, and you also played on one of the best fields in the state of Arizona here.
I tell you, Grand Canyon College, come up here. This is the 2nd time I've coached in this ballpark, and let me tell you, I wish my field was like this. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Glad to be here.
All right, Mike, thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, is the full name again? Speaking with Elliot Johnson from the Thatcher Eagles, the MVP in this game, and he earned it. Elliot, you got your uniform dirty.
Yeah, this is from still in 2nd, I think, or in the 1st inning.
Did you guys really know each other all very well before the start of this game, or did you meet each other a few days ago and said, let's play?
Yeah, well, I played against a lot of these guys in the regular season, and and then we just had that other All-Star game we played in on Thursday. And so, yeah, I know pretty much all these guys, yeah.
Let's see, 2 for 3. I believe one of them was an extra base hit.
Yeah, it was a triple. I knew he had to come fastball. It was a 3-1 count, and he threw it right where I like it. I got a good cut on it. It went pretty good.
This is an all-star game, but how satisfying is this type of win for you personally and for the team?
Oh, it's great to win. It's always good to win. It's great to be here, first of all, but to win it's even better. To win it's just an extra added bonus.
And tell me about your future plans. I take it you are a senior.
Yeah.
And you will be going where to school?
I'm going to Eastern Arizona College. I'll be playing there. I got a scholarship to play for them to be a Gila Monster next year.
Well, and then you pretty much don't go too far away. You're kind of in your home area.
Yeah, it's right there in Thatcher. It's like a block away from my house, so I'll be right there, yeah.
All right, Elliot, thank you very much. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Your coach, Coach Fresco over there. I'm speaking with Tad Hammett, and Tad, you came out and you threw well, and then I guess the bats took over.
Yeah, we came out a little cold because we all got warmed up and everything, and then we had to get introduced and everything, and I got a little cold that 1st inning, but I knew we were going to do it. We had a good team.
And everybody, I would say overall, there were some errant throws and wild throws, but infield held up pretty good.
Yeah, we played pretty good. Most of us haven't played since our state game, so it was a little rocky and bumpy, but yeah, we're good.
Did that account for the 1st inning there with the runs? Just a little jitters, trying to get back into it?
A little bit of jitters, and got real tired running the bases and diving and everything, because we batted first. And yeah, I was a little tired, but got into a groove after that.
How satisfying is a win like this, an all-star game, for you right now at this point in your season?
It's good. We wanted to win this game big time. South versus North, especially because South has always been known to win this game. We wanted to win it pretty big.
And what are your plans college-wise after the season?
I'm going to go to Pima and play ball in Tucson.
Yeah. So you're staying within the area as well, huh?
Yeah, I'm living with my brother in Tucson right there. It'll work out good.
All right, congratulations and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Your scores from 3rd, person